Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we're back with more variable barricade. And it's been a hot minute since I've recorded. I feel like all the time, but it's over a weekend. I don't record. A long weekend for me, so I didn't get a chance to record. I mean, I could have, but I was like, I know it's Monday, but like it's my day off, and I'm just gonna lay on the couch and do nothing, which is fair. I can, but like I need to stop like when I have a chance to record, I need to record more so that we get as far ahead of this as possible because there's going to come crunch time if we have to record another game. Because, anyway, it's my personal problems. Anyway. So we are in Nayuta's route. I think we're in the bodyguard chapter still. And he just was like, fucking see. I'm here for this. So yeah. Several hours later, night had already fallen. We're back! Hey, everyone! We were completely exhausted. As we entered the living room, the others greeted us. It was clear they'd been worried. Looks like you're alright. Spacey, are you injured? Does anything hurt? Man, I love Ichi. No, I'm fine. Thank goodness. I don't know what I'd do if something bad happened to you. I called earlier to tell them we were okay, but everyone was still quite worried about me. I forced a smile at their relieved expressions. I'm sorry for worrying you all, but thanks to Nayuta, I'm not injured. What a good job you did, Nayuta. Thank you for protecting Spacey for us. A good boy. It really freaked us out, We were just watching the news and talking about how nuts the whole slasher thing was when Kasuga said he saw you on the TV. We panicked, and by the time we called you, it was too late. All we could do was stare at the TV. We were all white as sheets. White as a sheet. Okay, sorry. Multiple of you should be multiple sheets. I'm just saying. Taiga gave me an awkward smile and pointed at the TV where a breaking report was being broadcast. It showed two people on screen with pixelated faces to conceal their identities. But there was no doubt, it was Nayuta and me. What a hero! Oh, you bug him for everything, don't you? I guess everyone knows now. After seeing numerous Wisp messages come in one after another, I buried my head in my hands. I do not want to go to school. Okay, that's enough, everyone. Now, I understand your concern. But I'm sure that both Miss Spacey and Mr. Yogami are very tired from being questioned by the authorities for several hours. Man, I couldn't do that in one breath. Kasuga intervened, and we all decided to save the blow-by-blow for tomorrow. Is Kasuga going to lecture me about being stuck in the situation because I kind of want it? I staggered back to my room and collapsed on the couch. That was such an ordeal. I shuddered thinking about what would have happened if Nayuta hadn't been there. But... Are we going back to that CG? Oh, yeah. That shit. Look at his face! He is gorgeous in this CG. This is like 30-year-old Nayuta. I'm here for this. Is this what he's going to look like in the future? When he gets rid of those, like, puppy eyes, we're going to get, like, all of a sudden we're going to get the sexy eyes? Because, alright, let's just time warp ahead a little bit. I mean, I still love Nayuta, but, like, this is like Nayuta's hot older brother. Like, who's just sexy and suave and not a golden retriever. I'm just saying. Hello. Stop moving. I forgot the voice that we gave him for, like, serious Nayuta, but whatever. Even when faced with a deadly blade, Nayuta took the criminal down without any fear and looked at him coldly. In that moment, he was nothing like the man I knew. I don't even know who Nayuta is. I thought he was the most obedient and uncomplicated out of all of them, the one with nothing to hide. However, he also had a side to him that was terrifying. I saw that when he took that guy down. The part of Nayuta I knew well was normally boisterous and cheerful, kind of like a puppy. Which one's the real him? Hey, people have multiple sides, man. I slowly closed my eyes while thinking about it. I mean, you have your good, cute, oh, look how our dog is so good with the kids, and then your dog will defend your ass if someone breaks in. I'm just saying. You know. Yay! Ooh, any... Nope, no wisp messages or anything. Okay, so we've got these two choices. We go to my very own guardian. My very own guardian, or my greatest accomplishment. Bounces with joy. Of course he does. He's a dog. My very own guardian? When Ayuta protected me from that man, he looked like an action hero out of a familiar movie. Yos, play this event. My whole life's been ruined ever since you sued me! I don't remember the slasher's voice. I didn't think we were going to need to do it again. It's all your fault! I've lost everything because of you! The delirious man approached us, spewing his narcissistic hatred. Are we Nayuta? Ah! I seized up with fear, disregarding Nayuta's orders. Okay, no, it's us. All right, I didn't know. Just when the man was about to thrust his gleaming blade at me... Phew! That was a close one. Are you injured, Miss Spacey? Nayuta! I'll take it from here. You just sit tight. But... you can give me a kiss as a reward when I'm done. Take this! Ha! Nayuta clenched his fist and wound up for a powerful punch. We're obviously having a dream because there's a white fuzzy border around it. And this is not what happened. Like, he didn't ask for... is he saying that in... Should we pretend this is Ichiya now? Like, you can give me a kiss afterward. Like, because that's a fucking Ichiya line right there. He then slammed his fist into the man's face with immense force. Wow. You think you could go after Miss Spacey? Think again, pal. Nayuta, are you hurt? Cheesy romance music. You probably can't hear it because, like, the music's turned down so low so that I don't get copyrights constantly on every fucking game because of background music, which happens a lot. And then you're like, okay, no. So... cheesy fucking romantic elevator music. Oh, God. Hey, now, didn't I tell you to sit tight? Seems you've got a rebellious streak, miss. I ran to him and he grabbed my waist, pulling me in close. Then he whispered softly in my ear. This is so not Nayuta, it's weird. I'm glad my dearest wasn't hurt. If he's whispering in my ear, he can't whisper in a Nayuta voice. Oh, Nayuta. Miss Spacey. Nayuta pulled away from my ear and placed his hands on my shoulders, making eye contact with me. He then slowly came closer and closer to my lips. This is dramatic. Close enough that I could faintly feel his breath. I tried to steady my racing heart and closed my eyes. And flung myself out of bed. Was that a dream? I muttered to myself, then covered my mouth in surprise. In my dream, Nayuta and I were going to I pulled the covers over my head and squeezed my eyes shut. No, dreams just happen, right? They're not in your control. What happened yesterday must have... The slasher incident yesterday in Roppongi Hills. A man wielding a knife appeared in Roppongi Hills when I happened to be visiting. Nayuta protected me from that dangerous man and risked himself to save me. Thinking about it made me break out in a cold sweat even now. It was impossible to forget something so shocking overnight. On top of all that, Nayuta was so calm and dignified yesterday. It was so unlike him. It was kind of hot. I mean, the CG was kind of hot, I'm not going to lie. But still! I like how she's like, it's kind of hot. Wait! I'm glad my dearest wasn't hurt. Can't do like a sexy Nayuta voice. It just doesn't work. Stop romanticizing it! I knew it was time to get out of bed. Reluctantly, I dragged myself out from under the covers, even though I felt like I wanted to cry. After I got dressed and calmed down somewhat, I stood in front of the dining room and took a deep breath. Here we go. Good morning, Spacey! Your breakfast this morning is eggs Benedict, and look, there's this huge side salad to boot. I see. He was going to say eggs Benjamin. Probably. Oh my god. And for dessert, you got some kind of pudding thing, but it's not really pudding. Okay. And freshly squeezed orange juice. I choked on my own spit there. Yep, looks good. Mayuta looked at me with a curious expression. I turned away from him and subconsciously took a half step back. Spacey, is something the matter? What do you mean? You're acting real weird. Are you feeling all right? I'm totally fine. It's nothing. That's right. It was nothing. I just can't look Mayuta in the face. I picked up my fork, blocked everything else out, and began to eat my salad. It's so funny. I hurriedly finished my breakfast so I could escape the boys and get to school. Since it was the day after, and a lot of people seriously, but faculty was respectful, so I managed to have a peaceful day. That is, I was waiting for Samugi to attack us. Then, after school, Samugi said that we should celebrate everything working out safely and go over the details at a cafe. That's how I ended up at another girl talk. I'm so glad you didn't get hurt. I still can't believe you were involved in all that. Totally a miracle. Though this morning seemed like it was poo. Yeah, I'm so pissed. Ah! She's here, Miss Tojo! And check it out, her bodyguard is with her too. He's even manlier in person. What? What's going on? I beg your pardon, ladies. If you could kindly step out of the way. Oh, please excuse us. Oh my gosh, he totally spoke to us. Even his voice is hot. Miss Spacey, please do not get distracted by the commotion. Follow me. We'll head to the faculty office first. The commotion, he says. I had mentally prepared myself for all the attention, but I can't believe people fussed over Mayuta, too. I mean, he's cute. He's, adorable. But then you put him in a suit and you give him, those fucking eyes that he had in that CG, and it's like, oh, okay. I'm with you. You know. Of course they did. What? I was watching it live on TV, and I got so excited when Mayuta apprehended that guy that I pumped my fists in the air. He's usually like a friendly doggy bouncing around you, Spacey. But in that moment, he was a total wolf, and as intense as a hungry beast. I was super surprised, too. Does Mayuta do martial arts or something? Huh? Oh, yeah, he told me that he does karate, judo, and tons of others. Dozens? Are you kidding me? He has the cute face of a puppy dog and the brute strength of a pro bodybuilder. I love a tough guy with a heart of gold. No wonder he sets your heart aflame, Spacey. What did she just say? Mayuta? Sets my heart aflame? No. Absolutely not. Just kidding. Psh, of course he doesn't. Spacey, how could you even say such a thing? There's no heart aflame here. No, sir. No way. I mean, yesterday was so wild, and he was just so, Love the way they're just staring at us. Oh, Arimura, what should we do? I just thought I'd tease her a bit and see her usual cute, flustered expression. But her reaction says it all. He really does set her heart aflame. No, what? I do not think of Mayuta. Yes? Did you call me miss? Ah, no, I didn't. Understood. He's practically invisible when he's in work mode. So much so I forgot he was even there. I made sure Mayuta went back to his seat on the other side of the cafe, and I leaned in closer to the girls. Anyway, that is not how it is with Mayuta. He's more like a pet. Yeah, that's it. Just a pet. A happy puppy. You sure about that? But the way he reacted just now. That's because it doesn't really matter. Mayuta's hot either way. Then why did you... Hold on a minute, Spacey. You and a bodyguard. Where have I seen this before? Yeah, right. Me and a bodyguard, and later it's going to be me and a butler. Game? Butler? butler! Just let me date Kasuga! You were waiting for that, and it took a whole 15 fucking minutes, but there you go. I remember! I can't believe I forgot about it! Oh no, what now? Spacey, this is the exact plot of one of your top 3 favorite movies! The Guardian, I Will Always Love You! When she said The Bodyguard, I was like, I knew exactly where we were going, but I didn't actually think we were gonna go to Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard level. I didn't think we were going back on the way back train that far back, but I mean, even, like, I feel like it's pretty iconic, and a majority of people have seen it, or at least been like, oh yeah, I heard of that movie, like, and you know, but like, I mean, at least the people writing the game, but I feel bad for people that might be playing, like, okay, The Guardian, and don't get the reference. Like, there's gonna be a lot of references I don't get. I get this one. Like, I get this one. I am old, motherfucker! I think I was a little too young when that movie came out to, like, you know what I mean? You have to be in a certain age range for, like, the romancy movies, and I think I was too young, like, oh, really? What the hell is this? I'm also not I play Atome games, but I'm not into romance movies. You know, like, oh my god, let's go watch this rom-com. It's not really a rom-com, it's like a rom-drom, you know? It's like, but, like, you know what I mean? When it's like, oh, I'm the person that watches action movies, and I'm like, do we really need the sex scene in here? Because, like, could you not? Gross. Stop. Like, you know. Or, like, anything. Like, I don't... I would like to say I was too young for the romancy movies like that, but, like, at the same time, now I would still be like, no, Atome games, give them all to me! You want to watch, like, a rom-com or, like, a kind of romantic movie? Ugh, vomit! Look, I never said I fucking understood my own brain, okay? I don't, but anyway. I didn't think we were going that far back. The what? Oh my gosh, you've never seen it? It's an old award-winning Hollywood film about a bodyguard. It's a total classic. Okay, well, now they're telling you if you didn't know. Old award... That's true. Oh, they're Zoomers, aren't they? Oh, I'm so old. And as it so happens, the male lead and female lead meet when he saves her from being attacked by a thug in the city. The hero's famous line is, "You can give me a kiss as a reward when I'm done." Did Kevin Costner say that to Whitney Houston? Because I don't really remember that much about it. But, like, that explains our dream. I thought I knew that line from somewhere. I had no idea it could be so easily influenced. Faced with the source of the dream, I put my head down on the table. Girl, what is your deal? Don't you like all this bodyguard stuff? I can't believe... But no matter how much I tried to deny it, famous scenes from the movie kept playing in my head. The hero jumping into the ocean while holding the heroine in his arms. The hero protecting the heroine, getting injured and struggling to stand up. The heroine gently kissing the hero for the last time as he breathes his dying breath. Did that actually happen in the movie? Because I don't remember. Maybe that would make sense. The song makes sense a little bit when... Okay. You just replayed the entire movie in your head with you as the female lead, didn't you? Okay, but, like, that's gonna be really sad if Nayuta dies. Oh, Nayuta dies in his route, and then we had to be with Kasuga. Okay. And then in all of them, it's like, so every single route is them dying and me being with Kasuga? I like it. A+ game. That would be such a douche thing to do. Could you imagine? I mean, if you're me, it's a great thing to do, because I'm like, yeah, I get to be with Kasuga. But if you're anybody else playing this game, oh, I love Nayuta, he's the best, oh my god, and then they kill him in, like, the good ending? Oh my god, that would... If you've been here for a while, you know what game just popped into my head, and I'm still mad about it? It's been like a decade. It's only been several years. Has it been like 5 years at this point? I don't even fucking know, I've lost count, but I'm still angry about that. How fucking dare you? So, you know... Don't do that, maybe? Maybe it is bad ending, though. You know. Oh my! Now things are heating up! A love story between the buttoned-up heiress and the bodyguard of her dreams! How would you feel if the same things from the movie happened to you, Spacey? I'll just have to watch and see, won't I?
I love Samugi. How will I feel when we fall in love? Just like the movie. Except for the part that this is where Samugi's like, wait, everything in the movie happened. So you mean he's gonna die? Because that sucks. Girl, I don't. When we fall in love? Nayuta and I? Did I fall for both sides of him? No, I couldn't have. There's no way. Absolutely no way. Right? I do like how they do this because it is, I mean, you've got the common route, but when you get here, right, the routes are a little short because you've done a lot of the common stuff, right? But, well, unless there's a board 3, I don't know. But what I like is she's like, what, did I fall for? No, it's not like, well, we went out once and you saved my life and I'm instantly in love with him. She's like, hi, do I? What? Because, that's kind of real. You're like, am I? And then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, no, I am. And then once you hit the yes, I am, it makes sense. Because she's been slowly, if you think about it, because we're on Nayuta's route. Technically, she's been slowly falling for him since we did his board in the beginning, which is supposed to be us hanging around with him in the common route and okay, you're okay as a person, I guess. But I wouldn't love you. I mean, I guess I picked him as my fiance, and you're like, well, obviously you picked him as your fiance, not because, it was the easiest. It's because there was already some kind of something going on in your heart and your mind. So now when you get here and she's like, am I? What? That's crazy. It's like, yeah, I mean, but if you back it up a little bit, obviously you picked him for a reason. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't let me pick Kasuga. That's exactly why I picked him. But anyway, let's see. Then the next one is my greatest accomplishment. Nayuta bounces with joy over having protected me. But if he wants my trust, he'll need to... ... There was a series of knife attacks in Roppongi Hills during the weekend that resulted in some injuries. It became known as the Hills Slasher Incident. That day, when a deranged man brandished a blade and attacked numerous passers-by, I happened to be there with okay, never mind. This was... Okay. Just pretend I didn't read that. I don't want to go back and read it all. Pretend I read it in Nayuta's anywhere. I happened to be there with Spacey. It said he's going to have to do whatever I assumed we were going to be in our perspective anyway. I'm done for. It's all over for me. The man grasped... The man grasped his blade while uttering incomprehensible nonsense. While standing in front of Spacey, I calmly analyzed my opponent. The only weapon is a kitchen knife. Blade is about 20 centimeters long. Based on his speech patterns and erratic gaze, it's highly likely he's in a state of mental agitation. Danger level's also high. I must get her out of here immediately. His eyes are crazed right now. Stay calm, Miss Spacey. Don't worry, he hasn't noticed us. Let's avoid provoking him and quietly get out of here. Okay. Spacey followed my directions and slowly started to back away. She seemed surprised by the unexpected situation, but she hadn't lost her sense of calm. That's my Spacey. We're safe for now. I love it. That's my Spacey. You know, I don't mind the way you say that, Nayuta. It kind of makes me feel special, not gonna lie. Fortunately, we're far enough from the perpetrator. Right now, all I had to do was get her to safety. That was my responsibility. But just as I thought that, dumbass opened her mouth. I'm kidding. Oh, eek! Oh, what are you doing here, huh? I don't know why the slasher gets crazier as we go, but just let it happen. The perpetrator set his sights on a little boy, changing the situation. And then a moment later, stop! Hey, look, we get to look at her little hey hand. It's so funny, her pose. Spacey shouted at him even though she was supposed to be taking cover behind me. She had to be scared. Her voice sounded hoarse. Her body had frozen and her legs trembled slightly. But Spacey, the one I was supposed to protect, still shouted to stop him despite her fear. He's like, I am mad at you, but so turned on right now. In that moment, I felt like the person who was the most surprised wasn't the criminal or Spacey. It was me. Not many people would speak up if it meant putting themselves in danger, right? He's impressed by us. He's like, idiot! I'm so impressed, though. Bravo. And then Spacey did. She was the first one to do it. Oh yeah, no, Nayuta's in deep now. That fact filled me with emotion more than anything else. Oh, how cute. I was so scared.
She must have been really afraid to admit something like that. And then I knew, right then and there. She's definitely the one I'm supposed to protect. And sure, I was the one who actually took down the perpetrator, but that was just a minor detail. Spacey had the kind of strength I admire. Not physical strength or martial arts ability, but a noble heart that didn't tolerate evil. That's right, just like a hero.
It's kind of funny, his whole thing is, I just want to protect you. I want you to love me, but, like, you can also protect me, but it's still, like, weird. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to protect you. And again, normally the characters who are like, I'm just here to protect you are the worst. They're the fucking worst. Here, I'll carry you downstairs. I wouldn't want you to trip and fall. Like, listen, asshole. Well, tripping and falling down the stairs is highly likely to happen because I'm clumsy. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't need. Did you want me to breathe for you? You should breathe. You might hurt your lungs. You might sprain something. Get the fuck out of here. They're usually so fucking over. I need to protect you. Get in a cage. Fuck you! You have to ask me nicely to get in the cage, and it's not because you want to protect me because the world's evil. Like, fuck you. If you want to get in the cage because it's a weird kink, I'll get in the fucking cage. Are you hot? Maybe. I'll get in the cage. Probably. You know? But, like, don't do that. Like, I need to protect you because you're too dumb to function. You are going to get a fist in your face, motherfucker. I hate those characters. And Nayuta's that character, but I don't hate him because I'm like, no, but it's like, this is a golden retriever. They're like, I will protect my human because humans are stupid and can't function without me. Kind of true, dog. Kind of true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a dog person, but my bird thinks I'm stupid and can't function without him. And he's kind of right. Like, one of these days, he's going to die, which is just sad. Hopefully, like, 20 plus years from now. But, like, how am I going to go pee by myself? Right now, I'm like, I would like to be able to just go fucking pee by my goddamn self. But one day I'm going to be like, why is nobody here with me when I pee? You know? I mean, I'm just saying. That's why he shrieks at me when he's not with me. Like, any minute now. He's going to start realizing that I'm not down there. And he's going to scream. Right now, okay, he's screaming. Hi, yes, I'm fine. I'm not dead. He has to scream because he thinks I'm dead. He's trying to protect me. It gets a little overbearing, but I love him anyway. Yes, I do. I love you. I'm fine. I'm not dead. Thank you. But, you know, Nayuta, I don't. I'm like, I don't hate him. Even though he's the character trope that I hate, usually, like 90% of the time, I'm like, nah, I'm here for this, though. It's kind of cute. Still want you to love me, not just want to protect me, but, like, whatevs. I'm not mad about it.
Phew. I'm totally wiped out. I threw myself in the bed as soon as I walked into my room. I'd been a bodyguard for Spacey at that exhibition. And then there was the slasher incident on the street and a super long interview with the police after. And on top of that, Ichi and the others bombarded us with questions when we got home. My body actually feels fine, but mentally I'm worn out. Wow, never thought I'd say that. I did it! I totally did it! I protected Spacey! Oh yeah! Shut the hell up! Do you know what time it is? I could hear Taiga shouting and kicking our shared wall, but I didn't care.
That's his phone. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that music?
And I rolled around on the futon with a big grin on my face, and then I heard my phone ringing on the bedside table. It was
your uncle.
Uncle Kojiro! I did
it! Yeah, I know. Could you not scream into the receiver?
You saw me on the news, right? What'd you think?
Did I pass your test? Didn't I tell you to stop shouting? It wasn't even a passing grade.
What? Come on! You can give me more credit than that. I look totally hot doing it.
You did, Nayuta. You did. Don't get ahead of yourself just because you took down some wacko. But, well, I'll tell you what, though. You did good. The master also sends his thanks.
Really?
But you're real self-serving, aren't you? You're much more enthusiastic compared to before.
That's because I finally met the one person I actually want to protect. I'm gonna work harder, build more trust between us, and prove myself to her.
Oh, really? Well, I guess it's good to be motivated. Just be careful, alright?
Huh? Why would I need to be careful?
Don't you go overboard and end up getting the young miss in trouble.
Give me a break. I know that already. And I'm not gonna do anything that would make her lose trust in me.
You sure about that? Are you sure you really understand?
Ugh. He's just an old worrywart.
I'm not sure I understand. You just keep saying things, and it's like, are you alluding to something? What is happening?
Oh, sorry, Uncle Kojiro. I just remembered I have to get up early tomorrow, so I gotta go. Have a good night. What? Wait, Nayuta! I hung up the phone and a sense of accomplishment washed over me. My uncle had given me a compliment. It was a tiny one, but still. Today was a really super awesome day. I almost got stabbed! Only Nayuta. I turned off the lights with a big smile on my face and went to sleep.
Later that night, is it us or is it still him? I don't know who it is. You did such a good job, Nayuta! I mean, it's supposed to be us.
I had a really good dream.
Oh, okay, it was him.
At least I think I did. She gave me a pat on the head and fed me a dog treat. That seems pretty good, I guess.
Anyway.
Several days had passed since the slasher incident.
I'm not sure who's who.
We've arrived, Miss Spacey. Please watch your step.
Yes, thank you.
I got out of the car before her and handed Spacey her school bag when she stepped out. I'm going to assume we're going to be him the whole time.
It is his greatest accomplishment, so.
And I scanned the area and could see students quietly walking onto the school grounds.
Seems like no one's fussing over you anymore, Nayuta.
I think everyone's gotten used to it. I've been escorting you to school for a while now.
Yeah, you're right. I've also gotten used to your guardian mode. Sometimes, though, I just think about...
What's guardian mode?
It's nothing. I have to get going.
Yes, miss. Take care. I'll be back after school to pick you up.
Okay, thank you. Samugi's coming with me, too, if you don't mind.
As I bowed and saw Spacey off, a feeling of satisfaction swelled in my chest again. Thank you. Take care. See you after school. Those everyday phrases fill my heart with emotion. That feeling alone made me willing to put myself in harm's way for her, regardless of the danger.
Okay, so, like, I love this game and all, but this just makes me think, like, because Samugi's like, oh my god, you're falling in love with your bodyguard. That would have been Grandpa throwing 4 hot dudes who were kind of train wrecks at us, right, to marry. And then you give us this hot butler I can't have. And then you put Nayuta in guardian, like, freaking bodyguard mode, and then it's like, oh my god, hello? What? That should have been the game. Don't throw 4 freaking hot, eligible train wreck bachelors at us. Although, I do enjoy that part of it. But, like, can we have the alternate version of this game where we can date Kasuga because he's our hot butler? We got Nayuta, who's our hot bodyguard. We got freaking Ichiya, who's our hot chef. We got Taiga, who's... mechanic? Our car mechanic? He's our auto mechanic. He takes care of our cars in our garage. Yes, excuse me, Taiga. I'd like to take the Bentley out for a drive today. Thank you. You know? Maybe he's our chauffeur. Yeah, okay. Right? And then you've got Shion, who's our just... I don't know. Maybe we don't realize he's real, and we're like, holy shit, that moving statue keeps going in. And they're like, that's Shion, ma'am. He's here to make everything look... He just stands there and looks pretty. He's just there to look pretty. I don't know. What? I don't know what kind... He doesn't seem to be the type that have a job. But I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, I want a hot I can date my butler game. But, like, also, maybe we should have, like, hot I can date my butler, I can date my bodyguard, I can date my freaking, like, you know, my chef, my chauffeur. Like, Shion is my professional fashionista. You know what I mean? Although I feel like if he was going to be that fabulous with fashion, he's probably gay, and that's going to be a little bit weird, so. But, you know, whatever. You know what? I'll play as a male MC, and it'll make the whole thing gay. It'll be like my big gay fucking fantasy, and then just like, they're all going to be wearing hot suits, like. Just as long as Kasuga is my butler. Okay. Fuck, can Kasuga just be all those roles? You know what? That's all I need is Kasuga. Kasuga? Yes. Sweet. Come here. We're gonna role play. I'm gonna need you to dress up like my chef. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make that lettuce real dirty later. But make sure we throw it away afterward. Gross. Oh, I'm sorry and also not sorry for that. You have fun with that. I'm just gonna keep playing this game. Put the knives away. We're not into that. Oh my god. Oh, I should be sorry, but I'm really kind of not. I'm like 10% sorry, but it's not much more than that. Anyway, that feeling alone made me willing to put myself in harm's way for her, regardless of the danger. So I gotta give 10% for Spacey. No, 150, 200%.
Thinking about Spacey replenished my motivation. Everything was going well so far, and I didn't think there was anything to worry about. But I did have something on my mind, though. It's nothing. I have to get going. Sometimes Spacey acted so weird. We do? Okay. Sometimes she'd glance over at me numerous times. Sometimes she'd get flustered over something I said, and sometimes she'd even blush slightly. If she's not feeling well, she needs to see a doctor. Oh, then he's gonna be like, we're acting weird because he's acting weird, and we're like, what the fuck is up with him? But also she's like blushing and maybe kind of falling for me. He's like, I think she's ill. Oh, you're an idiot, and I like it. Or maybe she looks at me like that because she still doesn't trust me? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Oh, he's gonna be the real... He is more unaware that we have feelings for him than we are. Wow. This is like a fucking idiot sandwich. Kind of like it. It'd be way too naive to think she'd trust me yet. All I did was defend her one time. I gotta try way, way harder. 1,000%! I vowed this to myself and clenched my fists in determination. Clear! I'm gonna guess we go to the only box that's blue. I need a hero! You're welcome now if you're singing that song. Holding up for a hero. Okay, stop. Looking for Taiga's DVD gives me an excuse to tidy Nayuta's room. There, I find something nostalgic. I feel like this would be like Kasuga's perspective, but you know it's not. Oh, these are ones with CGs. I'm not smart. I just realized that that's... I just realized, I'm like, you know, some of them have that weird little, like, icon on top. Right, it's a photo that tells you when you get a CG. I just now figured that out. How many parts are we in this game? Like, freaking way too many? And I just now fucking put those pieces together? Not smart. Not fucking smart. You know, I just never really paid attention before. And all of a sudden, I was like, I just noticed it because it was, like, so close to the other box. Like, it's crammed in there. And then I was like, oh, that's where you get CG. Not very observant when we play this game. You know what it is? I'm too busy thinking of Kasuga. Thank you very much. So, anyway, something about cleaning Nayuta's room. Hopefully Kasuga's there. A sunny, bright weekend afternoon. It was so relaxing. I felt like I could take a nap. Can I just be honest? I had such a late freaking night Saturday night. I think it was up to like 3:30 or 4. And Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Freaking fire alarm starts chirping at me because it needs a new battery. And I'm like, what the fuck? There's a whole fiasco about that. But anyway, so then like I go to bed for a little while and then I end up getting up and I'm like, you know, I didn't get much sleep, but like it's Sunday and I have Monday off. It'd be such a good day to take a nap. I could just take a nap. I don't like wasting my Saturdays or my Sundays taking naps. Because I feel like I gotta get stuff done and I gotta make the most of the days I don't have to work. But like, I could take a nap on Sunday because I don't have to work on Monday. And Monday's my new Sunday and Sunday's like a freebie day now. And I played and did so much stuff with my Sims and was setting up so much stuff that all of a sudden I was like, it's 7 o'clock. Oh, I didn't take a nap. I'm so fucking disappointed. I'm still disappointed. So mad. I gotta wait like a whole week before I have another Sunday where I could take a nap. Damn it. It was the perfect day to take a nap and I didn't. Like, do you know that's sad when you're like, oh man, my regret in life is not taking a nap. I mean, I have a lot of regrets, but like, that's just the one that's on top of the list right now. Because like, fuck, it would have been perfect. So mad. Anyway, I was dozing in my room when a resounding scream abruptly woke me. Yeah! Ow! Ow! I give up! I give up! Ow! Ouch! Oh my God, what now? I followed the echoing screams from my room down to the first floor. And what I found was... You know, it says, oh my gosh, but I can say, oh my gosh! I don't know why. It's just too cutesy to me. I just can't do it. I don't know. Not my head! I already said I was sorry! Come on, dude! You can chuck your apologies out the window for all I care.
I just want you to find it.
Ah, you're gonna squish my head! Hey, if you're gonna act like children, could you do it somewhere else? You're interrupting my afternoon tea.
Taiga was giving Nayuta a noogie, for lack of a better term. Poor Nayuta had tears in his eyes. And Shion was just sitting next to them, enjoying a cup of tea. Well, nothing new here.
Hey, Spacey, would you like to have tea with me? I'll brew you a fresh cup.
I'm good, thanks. So, what's going on here?
And Nayuta said he lost a DVD borrowed from Taiga, so Taiga's teaching him a lesson.
Looks like it's more a punishment than a lesson.
You don't have to get so mad about it. It was in my room a day ago. I'm sure it's still there somewhere.
Then hurry your ass up and find it.
Oh, but, my room's kinda a mess?
We know. It's funny, it doesn't look that much of a mess. Like, I had been in Nayuta's room before. Snacks were left out, dirty clothes littered the floor, and the trash was overflowing. It was the complete opposite of neat and tidy. I mean, when you describe it like that, but when you, look at it, it doesn't look that bad. I wouldn't be surprised if any number of DVDs got lost in there. God, you want ants? That's how you get ants. Fuck, I don't even have that much crap all over my place, and I have ants. But they're kind of on the outside wall. They're all dead now, though. Yay for ant bait that you put in and you hoard them, and you're like, ha 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 ha! Take it back to the nest, Moon! Kill all your friends! Did I tell you about Moon the ant? I'm pretty sure I did tell you about Moon the ant. Yeah, Moon took all the ant bait back, and now all the ants are dead! Yay! Good job, Moon! Good job. I thought you were stupid, but you managed to make it back, and you successfully killed all the ants! You will live in infamy forever! Mostly the ants, because they're mad at you in little ant heaven, or hell, wherever the hell ants go, I don't know. And mostly, also because of me, I would be like, yay, good job, Moon! So, you know. One person loves you, and billions of ants hate you. Whatevs! And now all of you watching this will always remember Moon the ant. Stupidest fucking ant. Couldn't figure out how to get the goddamn bait. Goddamn moron. Anyway. So, it's probably gonna take me some time to find it. Plus, Spacey! What's that? You talking back to me, little doggy? Guess I haven't punished you enough.
All right, Taiga, I think that's enough. Why don't you just leave him alone? First of all, you've watched that DVD about 1,000,000 times, haven't you? Second of all, there's this thing called fucking Netflix, and it's probably streaming. God damn it.
You know, you're right. I do have most of it memorized.
So you mean...
But what if I get an uncontrollable hankering to watch it and I can't?
Oh, come on!
I kind of get what he's saying, though. Yeah, every once in a while you're like, I need to watch this movie now! But I don't want to go through my piles of DVDs and find it. Why is it not streaming on anything? You could have actually opened all your little DVD cases and found it. You know, in the 30 minutes it took you to go through every single fucking streaming app and look for it, and it's not there. I'm just saying. But you didn't want to get off the couch and look for it. Me. So go find that DVD stat. Get your butt in gear.
Help me, Spacey.
If you want the lady's attention, then hurry up and find that DVD.
Okay.
I swear. What's going on, babe? You're staring at me. Like what you see? In your dreams. I just thought it was strange. The power dynamic between you and Nayuta. Power dynamic?
Oh, you mean how Nayuta does whatever Taiga says so obediently?
Yeah, normally the stronger ones threaten the weaker ones, right? I just wonder why Nayuta listens to you even though he's way stronger. In terms of physical strength, at least, Nayuta was the strongest of the four boys. However, Taiga answered my question easily. It's because I'm the alpha, of course. But you both have the same social status. You know, you're both freeloaders? Hey, now, watch it. Besides, physical strength doesn't equal actual strength, you know? This ain't the Stone Age or something. So in short, that's the deal. Even the fiercest dogs don't bite their owners, you know what I'm saying?
That's so true. And Nayuta's really like a dog, isn't he? Once he sets up a hierarchy in his mind, he won't go against it.
must you always use the dog metaphor? Though I guess I get what you mean. I certainly couldn't imagine Nayuta giving orders or someone obeying him. However, he's pretty serious when he's in work mode, though. And then he's really lax when he's off duty. Oh, I've got a fun question. Which do you like better? What? Nayuta's cute, domesticated dog side, or the cool guard dog in work mode? Which do I like? Well, let's see. Damn, she's actually stressing about it. I am not! I think the question is pretty much pointless. Both are parts of who Nayuta is. I raised my voice in hopes that it would cover how I avoided the question, and I turned away from them. Huh? Where are you going? To help Nayuta. He won't be able to find it on his own. Well, hell yeah. Thanks a lot. Go find it so I don't have to punish him again. What's the DVD called? How do I put it? Well, to be blunt, that DVD really appeals to my manly instincts. Are you trying to waste my time? Just tell me the title. He says that and you're like, he's like, well, and you're like, is it porn? And it's going to be like something about fucking cars or some shit. Okay, I don't mind telling you, but you sure you want to know? Might be a little scandalous for you. Huh? What? And then again, you might learn a lot by seeing it. There are several of them in it after all. Several? Pay special attention to the one in the pink outfit. Things start off mild, but if you wait long enough... Oh my god, he's talking about like the Power Rangers or some shit. That's enough! Just stop! If the suggestive smirk on Taiga's face was anything to go by, it must have been some kind of indecent DVD. I get why Taiga would have something like that, but why would Nayuta want to borrow it? It absolutely is like fucking Power Rangers. I couldn't believe it. I glared a moment at Taiga's grinning face and then quickly made my way to Nayuta's room. I know it's gonna be. You know it. He's just trying to fuck with us. He's like, oh, well, I mean, there's a bunch of people in it. Well, I mean, you should look at the one in the pink outfit, learn some shit. He's just trying to fuck with us, because that's basically Taiga's whole personality. Well, that's a huge part of his personality, anyway. Right now on the surface. As I slowly approached the door, I remembered the last time I went into his room. It was really messy. Pretty typical for a guy. Or me. People say you can tell a lot about a person by how they keep their room. I wonder if that's true for Nayuta. What you can tell about me is that I moved months ago, and I still have yet to finish unpacking all my shit, and it's just in piles everywhere. Because I'm lazy. What I really meant was, I still didn't actually know his real personality. I've got a good luck charm. Spacey made it for me, because she's so sweet. There was a cute puppyish Nayuta, happily wagging his tail. This one. This is my favorite right here. God damn, he's so fine in that CG. Stop moving. And there was Nayuta the guard dog, who mercilessly took down someone who tried to harm me. The guard dog is hot, though. Not gonna lie. Oh, I've got a fun question. Which do you like better? Nayuta's cute, domesticated dog side, or the cool guard dog in work mode? I recalled the question Shion asked me moments ago. I like him when he's all cool and tough, but he's also way too tense like that. He's really cute when he's his usual self, but he's also awfully rambunctious like that. If I really had to choose, you want in between. Ugh, what am I thinking? They're both Nayuta. I want him to be in the middle. I shook off my absurd thoughts and knocked on Nayuta's door. You know what I mean? You want his, resting phase, the normal Nayuta where he is, to normal mode to just be kind of in between. Yeah, he's still a little goofy and kind of fun, but he's still, cool. And then when he gets in work mode, he's just a little bit more cool and aloof. You know? And then maybe every once in a while, he just super hyper puppy, where you're like, okay, simmer down. But you know what I mean? You want the neutral state to be nicely in the middle between those two. You know? Yeah, he's got extremes. That's fine. Did I say something about knocking on his door? Did I read that part? We knocked on his door. Good enough. Ah, jeez. I can't find it. Ugh. I've looked everywhere. The DVD can't be in here anymore. Ugh. If I can't find it, maybe Taiga will let me off the hook and... Denying reality won't change it, you know. Spacey? Is something wrong? Are you going out? Then I'll go too and protect you. No, I'm just here to help you find the DVD.
Oh, okay. Oh, but if you help me look, that means we get to spend time together. Right, Spacey?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Wait. Oh, man. I don't want to bother you, though.
He keeps going back and forth. He really is like a puppy. At least he's potty trained. I smiled at him awkwardly as he switched between being happy and distressed. Then I turned my attention to the room. You don't have to feel shy about me being in here. Come on, let's find this DVD before Tyga gets angrier.
Okay, thank you.
It's not on the desk or between the couch cushions, or on the bookshelf. The only likely place left is... Oh, have you checked the DVD player?
I did.
Then maybe it's in a different DVD case?
Yeah, I already checked them all.
And you're positive it's in this room, right?
I think so.
Mayuta, why are you looking at me?
I know it's in here, or at least it should be. I never took it out of the room. Or did I?
Let's go through the room again, and this time we'll be more thorough.
Okay, but I feel like we've already looked everywhere.
Nope, not everywhere. I cast my gaze around the room and pointed at everything in it one by one. In the bed, behind the bookshelf, underneath the rug, there's still many places we haven't searched. We'll have to move everything in order to look, so we should do a deep clean while we're at it.
Cleaning?
We'll get the room in ship shape and find the DVD. See? It'll be 2 birds with 1 stone. You know, that's smart. I should lose things more often. After making my declaration, I left in high spirits to grab the cleaning supplies. She's like, cleaning! Yay! Crazy bitch. And then,
fold your laundry properly. Okay.
Put your plastic bottles in the recycling. Make sure you take the caps off.
Okay.
Take out the trash. Don't let it overflow.
Okay.
Several minutes had passed since we started cleaning. She's not cleaning. She's just bossing him around. Okay, I would enjoy that too. Sit there with your feet up.
Do this. Just that shelf. Don't you break anything. Put everything back exactly where you found it.
As if driven by a mysterious sense of purpose, I furiously tidied the room. I feel like maybe I've gotten too into the cleaning part of this plan. But whatever, it's fine. Mayuta was going through a cardboard box when he suddenly stopped. What happened? Did you find it?
Here, look at this.
No, you don't need to show me. I mean, I don't really want to see. How cute. The little face is like a puppy face. Of course it's a puppy face in the one. It's like a Tamagotchi watch. But of course, it's got spikes on it like a dog collar, and it looks like a dog, and it's got puppy paws. Of course it is, because it's fucking Mayuta. Mayuta didn't pull out some sleazy DVD. Rather, he held a strange object with flashy decorations and some sort of mystifying mechanism.
Oh man, this takes me back. This was my favorite thing when I was a kid. I didn't know I had it here.
Mayuta? What is it?
Oh, you don't know? It's a belt for transforming.
Oh, it's a belt. I thought it was a watch. Oh, dear God, it's a belt. How cute. For transforming?
Yeah, check it out. You put it around your waist like this, and it makes a sound. Oh, but this one's broken, so it doesn't work.
Mayuta posed with the belt, his smile full of nostalgia. That would have been a cute CG, but no CG in this one. He looked even more like a kid than usual. Just little Mayuta looking all proud with his frickin' goofy-ass belt on. Oh, I see. It's a keepsake from your childhood, right?
Well, like last year. Yep, my uncle bought it for me. I wore it all the time when I was a kid trying to transform over and over. I'd do the pose and say the signature line, but I couldn't transform into a hero.
And now we know what your fucking mental problems are.
I couldn't transform into a hero, so I'm gonna be one now!
Oh, good lord. Okay.
When I asked my uncle about it, he said I'd be able to transform if I trained, so I worked really hard at it.
Oh my god. You took it a little overboard. It made me smile to imagine a young Mayuta wearing the belt and that striking and then striking a pose. It should be then. And then? Were you able to transform?
Ha! Unfortunately not. But it makes sense when you think about it. I'm not some cyborg or warrior of destiny or anything like that. But when I couldn't transform when I was a kid, I cried a lot and got really upset. Because that meant I couldn't fight evil and protect everyone. I couldn't be a hero.
Surely if Kojiro had told him from the start that it wasn't possible, Mayuta wouldn't have cried. But I understand why Kojiro didn't tell him that. When you see someone so full of hope and excitement, you want to let them dream a little.
This belt is for a child, so I guess it won't fit anymore.
You're strong enough to fight evil without transforming, you know?
That's not exactly what I mean, though. How do I put it? Like, I don't want to transform just to be strong. It was more like...
It appealed to your manly instincts?
Yeah, that's it! Isn't it cool? Hearing someone's cries for help, showing up fearlessly, standing up to a villain without a second thought, and protecting everyone. I've always wanted to be a hero like that, but now I don't want to protect everyone. I only want to protect you, Spacey.
I was caught off guard. It was like Nayuta's words went straight to my heart, and then, oh, it appeals to your manly instincts? Again, that's why it's like the fucking Power Rangers. That's the video. I'm sure he doesn't know, but that's what the hero says in The Guardian. I frantically took a series of deep breaths to calm myself down before I spoke again. Yeah, I totally got that. So the reason you've been saying you want to protect me is because you've always wanted to be a hero, right?
Yeah, that too. I've wanted to be a hero ever since I was a kid. That's why I wanted to get strong, and I've been working toward that goal forever.
Well, you succeeded. And then some.
But it turns out I was wrong.
What do you mean?
Heroes like the ones on TV protect everyone equally, right? But I can't do that. It's impossible. I can only protect those I genuinely want to protect. And I realize that because of you, Spacey.
Me?
Yep, I want to protect you more than anyone I've ever met. And I want you to want me to do that. That's who you are to me.
Nayuta smiled happily as he leaned forward and took my hand in his.
So I was really happy when I was able to protect you the other day. And I felt like all my hard work was totally worth it for that moment. That's why, from here on out, I want to protect you forever and always, Spacey.
He really wants to be our bodyguard, doesn't want to be our boyfriend. But, like, you know, I mean, okay, so we went down this route and we were supposed to romance him and make him our fiance, but we basically just made him our bodyguard? Can I marry Kasuga now? Nayuta brimmed with pure happiness, shaking my arms excitedly. But I still had one question, so I asked him. Why me, though?
What?
I'm honored that you feel that way, Nayuta, but I don't remember doing anything special for you. If anything, I feel like we had a pretty rocky start. But when Nayuta heard what I said, he smiled broadly in response.
That's easy. It's because...
Hey, Nayuta, I've got something for you. I wonder what was running through Ichiya's head at this moment, because we're standing there with our holding hands. He casually came to visit Nayuta, but found me there. Furthermore, Nayuta was holding my hand, and we were looking at each other. Hey, Ichiya just dies. Ichiya? It's not what it looks like. I tried to explain the situation hastily to Ichiya, who stood frozen in place, but then...
Ah, the DVD!
Nayuta shouted and pointed to the DVD at Ichiya's hand. You're like, you too? Wait, what the hell? It's Power Rangers.
That's it! That's the one I borrowed from Taiga!
Yeah, you left it in the dining room, so I grabbed it for you. I just never found the right time to give it to you.
I'm so relieved! You're a lifesaver! Now I won't get beat up anymore!
Huh? Nayuta jumped for joy with the DVD in his hands, but I was still confused. Wasn't it supposed to be a dirty DVD? But Nayuta and Ichiya were acting way too nonchalant for that.
Nayuta, let me see that!
I ripped the DVD out of his hands and saw 5 people dressed in different colored suits and an eye-catching robot.
This is...
I know. I couldn't help but stare at it myself. It's such a blast from the past.
You know the show too, Ichiya? It's a great series, isn't it? I fucking told you! He's like, oh, you sure you want to know? The one in the pink? And we're like, ah!
Taiga just fucking said that shit to fuck with us, because he's a jackass. But funny, because it worked. Well, it worked on her, not on us.
I love all the different robots and inventions in it. My favorite episode is the one with the Shadow Ranger.
Wait, hold on. We can talk about this later. Right now, I want to know why she's here and why you two are holding hands.
It's just a live-action kids show!
Spacey?
What's wrong? Why did you just scream?
Oh, never mind. It's nothing. Just talking to myself, that's all. Taiga would pay for this. Fucking... night after I finished my homework, I got ready for bed and idly thought about everything that happened. I know we're kind of at time, but I want to see if we can finish this chapter. Why in the world does Naruto want to protect me so bad? Nothing apparent came to mind. If that's the case, maybe there was some special reason that I hadn't thought of. For example, in The Guardian, the hero and heroine actually met when they were young, and he made a promise to protect her. That's the twist at the end. That's right. The reveal was one of the most famous scenes in the movie. Well, like, you ruined it for it! Spoiler! When the bodyguard figures everything out, he says to the heroine while he's bleeding, "You're my soulmate. You're the only woman in the world I'd risk my life to protect." I squirmed as the scene from the movie played in the back of my mind, except with Nayuta's voice. I was sure I wouldn't want anyone to see my face right now. Oh, this isn't good. I'm just thinking about this because of what Tsumugi said. I flailed around on the couch and let out a sound of frustration. That's right. The reason why my heart ached, why my face was hot, why my chest was pounding, all of it. Why'd you have to do this to me, Tsumugi? I had to think of it like that so I could get everything out of my mind. I need a hero. See? There you go. We only went over by like a minute, so perfect. And, oh, we have a Whis message! You know what? We're going to do the Whis message, though, because otherwise I'll forget tomorrow. So, Taiga, thanks, babe. I've only got to watch that DVD. Thanks for the help. Taiga, don't you have something else to say to me? What do you mean? Don't play innocent! It's just an old dumb DVD, but you talked it up like it was something else. Hey, I didn't lie, did I? Or what? You think it was an erotic film involving, like, sexy space elves or whatever? That's some imagination, babe. I also have that one. And whose fault is that? Don't worry, babe. Nayuta doesn't really have an interest in that kind of stuff. Good thing, huh? I will not forgive you, Taiga. Perfect. What'd you think of what, sexy space elves? Well, now I want to see that. Not really. Are the sexy space elves sexy man space elves? Is that the next Otome game we get to play? Like, yay, we're an astronaut. We're meeting sexy space aliens. Look at all those sexy space alien men. We're like Captain Kirk dating all the hot alien babes, but like gender's reversed. I need that game now. Man, somebody should pay me for ideas. Here's your idea. Run with it and have fun. Here's your idea. Run with it and have fun. Listen, Idea Factory. Ring, ring, call me the fuck up. I got some ideas for you. There's probably about 6 of them already, but they haven't localized them. I'm gonna need that one localized. I need my fucking Pirate Otome localized. I'm gonna fucking need a Butler one. Come on. How do we not have 6 fucking Butler games localized? I'm just saying. Have you seen Kasuga? Can you give me a game full of fucking hot Kasugas? Let's go. Come the fuck on. Listen, Japan, I know you got at least 12 of those out there in your fucking back pocket. I'm gonna need at least 2 of them localized. Like now. Like one at least every other year for the rest until they're all localized. And then just fling in the pirate one. Do you not have a pirate one? Do you not? Maybe like, that's like a Western thing where pirates are like sexy. You know what I mean? We're like, yes, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, girl, hello, pirates are hot. Despite the fact that like, no, you don't want to fucking be boarded by a pirate. You don't want to walk his plank. Gross. You know, in reality, but like, you know, in fantasy, you're like, yes, pirates, okay. Getting down with Davy Jones. Like, whatever, you know? I'm gonna need like a sexy Pirate Otome. Now I need sexy space aliens. I'm just saying, I got ideas, but I'm like too lazy to write them out or do anything. So like, you need ideas. I got your ideas. I throw them out there. I'm like the guy in Elf. It's Miles Finch. I'm Miles Finch, motherfucker. I'm just like, all right, I got an idea. Peach on a farm. Run with it. You know what I mean? I got the ideas. I give it to you, and you figure the rest out. But I got the basic. Sometimes maybe a little deeper dive, but you just want a basic idea that you're just gonna slap up there, and then you run with, and you craft your magic. I got you. I got you, fam. Creating a job for myself, but no one will hire me and pay me for my great ideas. I'm just saying. Anyway. So yeah, we will continue with the next one, which is the When he met her, I just saw the dog in the school, and I was like, on the way home from dog school? We send Nayu to dog school? Anyway, so we are going to stop here, and we'll start back here where we stop, obviously, in the next part. Anyway, you know the deal. All right, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.